is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus. And today I'm checking out Ozzy Osbourne featuring Elton John, Ordinary Man, for the first time ever. Now, I chose this one kind of randomly, you guys. Hopefully people aren't getting upset. I am here. I'm dedicated to check out more Ozzy, especially after his passing. Now, this is the first reaction I've recorded after he has passed away. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Now, they called him the Prince of Darkness. You know, I think I did a reaction, the Aleister Crowley reaction on here, and I think I was kind of almost misled in a sense. You know, after Ozzy Osbourne's passing, there are all these little clips of him, and you're like, yo, Ozzy's just a cool dude. I look, I was not into Black Sabbath. I wasn't bumping Ozzy. I've heard of Ozzy because of the show they had on MTV. You know, I've seen clips of that with him and his kids, you know, but I don't really know anything about Ozzy. And the persona led me to believe, oh, this is like dark music. It's this. And I saw a clip where he literally now I'm paraphrasing because I was about to say verbatim, but he was saying something like, we don't want to put out evil stuff. We don't want to lead people to hell or something like that. And I was like, what? Like, I was totally thrown off. So, you know, when you come watch my reactions, and if it was anything before Ozzy's passing, like there's so much still being learned and learned. Do you see what I'm saying? So you're seeing my authentic reaction and what I'm thinking. And, you know, I feel like sometimes commentary, people are like, oh, this might be off-putting. But you just have to remember these are initial reactions from knowing nothing. And now I'm growing. And since his passing, you saw so many clips, so many, and you're just like, damn, this dude is like, he's the guy, right? Rock and roll royalty, you know, rock legend, rock god, you know, to some people, right? So I'm over here checking his music out. And you guys have told me to check out so much stuff. And I'm really just scraping the surface of Ozzy Osbourne's solo career. I was led to this because Elton John's on it. And I was like, they have a song together? That's just crazy. I know it's probably more recent. I don't know if this is a popular joint or not. I'm not really doing this for that. I'm doing this out of curiosity. I will get to Ozzy Osbourne bangers from his solo stuff. I'm still diving through Black Sabbath. Like I just did a reaction. Well, this was a while back, but it's just getting released to Iron Man by Black Sabbath for the first time. So I have a lot of ground to cover. So you guys bear with me. But this is my first reaction to Ozzy Osbourne after he has passed. He passed about a week ago. Okay. And, you know, I'm super intrigued and curious about Ozzy Osbourne's life. And, you know, that's only because these reaction videos and you guys in the comments. But anyways, I chose to check this out because it has Elton John, and I've been going down an Elton John rabbit hole recently. So it's just kind of like two worlds have collided here that I really enjoy the music I've heard so far. So that's why I want to see what kind of song would Elton John do with the Prince of Darkness. That's what he went by, right? Y'all let me know. Anyways, if you're here for a first-time reaction, like, share, comment, subscribe. Welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, let me take this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. Also, if you want to check out my other channels, I have a family travel vlog channel, and I also have a commentary channel. I'll link both of those. But all the music and the music reactions happen right here on this channel. If you want access to the reactions early, there's a link in the description to our membership. Gives you early access, big catalog. I update it every day so you can have some fun in there. But regardless, just thank you guys so much for your support. Huge shout out to all the members on the channel. Let's get it. We're watching this on Ozzy Osbourne's official YouTube channel. So it's very important that you go over there and watch this without me. Not that I don't enjoy your company. It's just that reaction videos are never a substitute for the original. I always want to lead people back to the original, stream the music. You know, it's the least I can do and just show my respect for the content. And, you know, they're going to get their streaming royalties and all that extra stuff from that. So anyways, love, love, love. And let's see what's popping with your boy Ozzy Osbourne. This is called Ordinary Man. And I actually like that title because he's like a rock star, rock legend, like that. And it's like ordinary man. What are we talking about here? So let's go. Oh, is that when he was young? That's crazy. That's kind of tight. Picture of him and the billboard in the background.
I was unprepared for fame, then everybody knew my name. No more lonely nights, it's all for you. I have traveled many miles, I've seen tears and I've seen smiles. Just remember that it's all for you. Don't forget me as the colors fade. When the lights go down, it's just an empty stage. Okay, yes, I've been a bad guy, been higher than the blue sky. And the truth is I don't wanna die an ordinary man. I've made mama cry, don't know why I'm still alive. Yes, the truth is I don't wanna die an ordinary man.
Bro, am I the only one getting goosebumps in the room? Act like you in the room with me right now. Am I the only one getting goosebumps in the room? So obvious Elton John's playing the piano. I don't know if we're gonna build. He's gonna start singing too, but the piano is bruh. But the fact that Ozzy Osbourne just passed away a week ago, and I'm listening to a song talking about him saying, I don't want to die an ordinary man. And he's not. He is like literally like the world stood still for a moment for his passing. I remember I forgot what I was doing. My wife texted me. She's like, "Oh my God, Ozzy Osbourne died." I was like, "Oh, snap, that's crazy." And hearing him just say that, I don't want to die an ordinary man, and he did not. And I don't know if it was, I think it was 2 weeks after, like he did his final Black Sabbath show. And I even did a reaction, around that time. I was like, because it was said that that was his final Black Sabbath show, but he still could potentially do like solo shows or whatever. There was like his last Black Sabbath show, I believe, in his hometown. And then whatever it was, a week or 2 weeks later, he passed away. And there's like all these symbols there. And also, like, how long, bro, he just been cranking out bangers this long? Like, what are we doing? Hold on. You guys, we got to find this out. When did Ozzy Osbourne release the song Ordinary Man featuring Elton John?
Ordinary Man was released on February 2020. It's a pretty awesome collaboration between.
Okay. One more question, and keep the answers brief because I'm doing a first time reaction and I don't want you to spoil, any of the reaction. When did Ozzy Osbourne release his first solo record? And when did Black Sabbath release their first record together with Ozzy?
Ozzy released his first solo album, Blizzard of Oz, in 1980. Black Sabbath's debut album came out way earlier in 1970.
So y'all telling me this came out in 2020? That's what he just said. 2020. 2020. And he started rocking with Black Sabbath in 1970. What are we doing, y'all? What the is really happening? Bruh, bruh. 50 years just making like this is a gem. Like I don't know, man. I don't know where Ozzy's catalog is for you. I'm listening to this for the first time. This is actually just a gem of a good song. I'm only 1 minute and 50 seconds in, and I could recognize this is a gem. And I'm just thinking, like, this dropped in 2020. Like, what the? He was still making music that's this moving and powerful. What, 50 years later? Okay. Okay. Okay, Ozzy. I see you, Playboy.
Many times I lost control. They tried to kill my rock and roll. Just remember, I'm still here for you. I don't wanna say goodbye. When I do, you'll be alright. After all, I did it all for you. Don't forget me as the colors fade. When the lights go down, it's just an empty stage. Okay, yes, I've been a bad guy, been higher than the blue sky. And the truth is, I don't wanna die an ordinary man. I've made mama cry, don't know why I'm still alive. Yes, the truth is, I don't wanna die an ordinary Yes, I've been a bad.
Bro, is it just me or is this kind of making anyone else feel emotional? Like just seeing his life and then seeing him watch his life flash in front of me. Like I'm getting goosebumps, but I'm also getting emotional because it's like, I'm looking into this man's life and his memories within 5 minutes, and now he's gone. And he's accomplished so much. It's actually super motivational, inspirational to me personally. I don't even know him like that. I'm just getting to know his body of work. This could have been played at his funeral. This song, Ordinary Man, could have been played at his funeral. I don't know where his health was at when he made this song in 2020. I'm getting similar feelings to my first time reaction to Johnny Cash's version of Hurt and that music video. It just almost feels like maybe he wasn't saying goodbye. And I'm talking about Ozzy now because Johnny Cash was saying goodbye in that song and music video Hurt. He really was. That's what I felt. And I don't feel like Ozzy Osbourne was saying goodbye yet with this song, but he was letting go. He was okay. I don't know. I don't know where his health was at this time. He could have had some like health issues and been thinking, hey, this might be my last hurrah in 2020. I just don't know enough about Ozzy yet. And I'm going to learn. I'll take my time and, go through these reactions. And, I'm always watching for stuff. And when I find stuff out, I add those to my reaction. Like, hey, I heard, Ozzy was going through this. I did hear Joe Rogan talk about him getting in a very bad accident in some type of vehicle, maybe an off-roading vehicle, but I don't know if there's legitimacy to that. So I don't really just add that type of stuff until I know for sure. But these are things that I've heard. So, he had things going on. I just don't know where his health was at when he wrote this. But for this, I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Let me just double check. It said 2020, right? Okay, because it will resend you. Yeah, February 20th of 2020. February 20th of 2020. Wow. Wow. Think about 2020. Anyways, we rocking, man. Sheesh. This is actually iconic right here. This is something else. Watching this after his passing means even more when the lights go out. He said it in the song. When it's all over, it's just an empty stage. And, you know, I'm one of the reactors. You know, I see a lot of people who are like vocal coaches, or like there's a lot of, you know, just regular good blue collar people doing reactions. But like I'm actually a rap artist who've toured all over the country of America multiple times. I've toured through Europe, Canada, and there's something about that lights, camera, action moment of being on stage and performing for people. So like when I do these reactions, I have this unique connection, even though I don't play an instrument yet, you know, but there's this unique relationship I'll have with these artists when I'm doing these reactions, because I understand how it feels to be in front of a crowd, them screaming your name, your lyrics, you know, enjoying the show, you changing their day or night, all of these things. But at the end of the show, when load out is over and you're breaking down, you know, it's just an empty stage. Everyone's gone. There's something very prolific about the way he said it and then ended this video, and then I'm watching this after he has passed. So I chose this one randomly. There's a few bangers that I really wanted to check out because people are like, yo, you got to peep this. But I don't know, because Elton John, I don't even know if I highlighted Elton John's verse. Elton John snapped. Elton John's another one of those. This dude is incredible. Anyways, I love this. And I just can't believe this is so recent. I did not know Ozzy Osbourne was putting out music for so long that just sounded so incredibly good. This was a gem and a treasure. So, you guys, let me know what I got, what I missed. I got to put Miss Pegasus in front of some of this Ozzy stuff. Let me know. All right. Love y'all, man. I'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.